Well, good morning, friends. I hope all you guys are having an awesome, fantastic day. Today is such a huge day for Disney, for the channel, for myself. Disney invited us back out for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. You know, this is the first Mickey Mouse themed attraction at all of the Disney parks and resorts. It's groundbreaking, it really is, and I'm so excited. You guys know how much I love and miss the Great Movie Ride, and I'm just going to be feeling all kinds of emotions today. We have so much to do. We're starting off here at Disney Springs at the brand new restaurant City Works for breakfast. I am super excited because I've always wanted to eat here, and I hear breakfast is actually really phenomenal. Just found out two really cool things. Number one, we get to ride Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway and Rise of the Resistance. Yeah, you guys know I'm excited about that. And number two, we get to go get a little bit of a preview for the new Cirque show. I know, I'm speechless too. We have a lot more surprises today, so let's not waste any time. I hope you guys are ready because I am. Let's go do this. Here is my awesome media packet. One of the really cool things about today is I have my own personal Disney rep, and she was holding this awesome sign for me, and I get to keep it. I can already smell breakfast. This looks so delicious. We just finished breakfast at City Works. Now, I didn't get to try everything on the menu because it was more of a buffet for the event, but the French toast, the eggs, the grits, the bacon that I did have, holy cow, my mouth is happy. But now we're about to head over to Cirque and see the brand new show. I think we get to see 3 new segments from the show. The new Cirque show is called Disney's Drawn to Life. It is opening April 17th. So, just a few weeks away. Look at the new stage. It's been such a long time since I've been in this arena. It is so good to be back. Looks like we're about to start. Enjoy.
Disney Imagineering and Cirque du Soleil a few years ago organized a workshop, and we've been working together for a few months, and then we realized how amazing it is when you put the two creative teams together.
It's actually the second Cirque du Soleil production here in this incredible theater here at Disney Springs. Danielle just mentioned that. And the curtain closed on La Nuba on December the 31st, 2017 after 9,000 performances, which is absolutely incredible.
Animation studios in 1990 to work on Aladdin. And then it changed from a slew of accomplishments to this day. Tell us about your journey.
Well, I started by making flip books, starting at the age of 6.
Okay.
You know, once I learned how to do that, no notepad in the house was safe. Those characters exist, that they're real. You know, if animators don't believe their characters are real, nobody else in the audience is going to as well. And they each have their individual properties, ways of movement that are unique to them.
Gymnastic act from what we call the Waku Waku acrobats coming from Japan. It celebrates the physicality of animation and the link between acrobatics and animation.
But our animators, well, we have Miami, to find in English, we have Saulo, who did the, oh my god, the horse did this here.
Oh my gosh!
Our animators, Maxime, Katia, David Alexandre, and Joe.
And our fantastic band.
Okay, we just got done watching Drawn to Life. We saw 2 acts. They were absolutely beautiful, amazing, stunning. The music alone will definitely bring tears to your eyes. I love how they, I love how they brought Disney to the show. I can't wait to see the full show. Go check it out. I know I'm gonna be seeing it a few times. Incredible show. I have made it over to Disney's Hollywood Studios for all the media events. I don't even know what to expect. We have a lot to do. Let's not waste any time. Are you ready?
Yes!
She's ready. All right, let's do it. That's my Disney rep, by the way. We do have the official dedication this evening. Because of that, there will be no fireworks this evening. I was just informed that I have 5 fast passes to use at Hollywood Studios and 10 to use in Magic Kingdom, 5 to use in Epcot, and 5 to use in Animal Kingdom. We have a lot of rides to ride. We're not gonna waste any time. We have about an hour to kill. So we're just gonna go knock out some rides. First ride of the day, Tower of Terror.
Now, something is about to happen that will change all that.
Man, Tower of Terror will wake you up in the morning, but we just got some good news. We can actually go on Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway an hour early, so we're heading there now. I don't think I'm allowed to film it, but I believe they're giving me some footage. So I'll know more in just a second. Here we are in front of the Chinese theater, bringing back a lot of memories from the great movie ride, but we're not gonna let that affect us today. Right behind me, we do have the stage for the dedication ceremony that's happening this evening. And then behind me, we have a red carpet right to Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. All the media, news, and press is here. Just super glad to be here right now. This is gonna be my first time riding it. I am not allowed to film, but I believe they will have a ride camera attached. And then I get a whole bunch of B-roll that Disney will send me, so I'll put that in. I got chills right now. Very, very excited. And here we go. I've been waiting to walk through these doors again.
Picnic? Yep, we're off to the park. See you all there. Ride around the park. Hiya, folks. Hello there. How you doing? Hey, Mickey and Minnie. Sure you take good care of our friends. Works better than me. What could possibly go wrong? Not a chance. Stampede! They're running. Hooray, hooray, hooray! Step right up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. There they are! We'll be right down! Well, that concludes my guided tour. Hope you had a relaxing ride around the park. Nothing can stop us now. I am so high that we would finally make it.
Wow, wow, wow. Here we are again. Just got off Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway for the first time. Was not expecting it to be that incredible. The scenes were beautiful. The use of the 2.5D, I believe that's what they're calling it. Wow, I did not feel like I was on the Great Movie Ride. Nothing resembles the Great Movie Ride. Disney Imagineering has completely came inside the Chinese theater and just outdid themselves on this ride. my jaw was to the floor the entire time, just like Rise of the Resistance. I mean, holy cow. My only, I guess, complaint, it is short. I was expecting it to be a little longer, but it really does make up for it because the scenes, when you guys write it, you guys will know what I am talking about. Technology, wow. I mean, 2020, hello. We're gonna go write it again. I think I can write it as many times as I want today, so we're taking full advantage of, I can't get over it. It was beautiful, it was so cool. I just rode for my second time and it was just as good as my first time. Noticed some different parts of the ride that I didn't notice last time. The first time I rode, I was in the very back, which I highly suggest you guys do ride it in the very back. You just get a little bit of a longer ride and you get some things that you don't get in the front. And then the second time I rode, I did ride in the front and we did get a lot of things that I didn't get in the back, but I still feel like I had a way better experience in the back than the front. We're gonna do it for a third time later on. I'm gonna sit in the middle and see how that is. But when you get off the ride, look for a picture of Walt Disney on his train. Let's do this. I'm excited. I'm about to learn how to draw Mickey Mouse. And check this out. We are in the old animation studio that represented the East Coast for Disney animation. Films such as Lilo and Stitch, Brother Bear, Milan, all made right in this building.
Both halves of many of his features are the same on both sides.
Well, I was expecting worse. It's actually pretty good compared to what I've drawn before. Had a lot of fun. I am about to do a few interviews, one with the composer for the new song with Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, and I believe a Disney Imagineer who's in charge of the brand new attraction.
And camera speeding and whenever you're ready.
I must say, the ride is amazing. The queue is amazing. Everything you guys have done. The song, I mean, it's been stuck in my head for 2 hours.
You can thank this man right here, Dan.
I love it. I can't wait for all of you guys to experience. My first question would be for Kevin. What was your biggest challenge with taking such a classic ride, like Great Movie Ride? Good job.
Well,
what was the biggest challenge?
Okay, the biggest challenge I think was delivering on Mickey and Minnie's first ever ride-through attraction. I mean, that was daunting.
Right.
Think about taking that on.
Yeah.
Mickey and Minnie have never had an attraction before, right? And you know, it's not like in Frozen Ever After at Epcot where everybody knows Anna and Elsa, where they're from, what the music is,
Absolutely.
right? This is brand new. So the biggest challenge was creating, which I think is actually one of the biggest challenges for Walt Disney Imagineering, is to create a brand new story and a brand new attraction theme song to deliver on what, if guests have certain expectations, it'll just blow those expectations away because you don't know what to expect. So when you have something brand new like that, so putting all that together into a brand new major attraction that also is for everybody in the family,
Absolutely.
that is a challenge. But with the help from the brilliant team and with people like Chris Willis here composing all the wonderful music, which is half the attraction experience, and it tells you how you're going to feel and it makes you happy.
Yeah.
It's been, today is very, very special because now that challenge has become like a dream come true, and people are enjoying it.
Great job.
Thank you.
And Chris, do you just want to, what were you thinking when you created a song like this? Because again, great job. It's stuck in my head. And when we think of Disney rides, we always think Small World. I think you've blown it out of the water with it.
That's a good
one. Well, Kevin used the word daunting, and it is, in theory, it is daunting because I'm a huge fan of all those songs and the rides, you know, those vintage rides that have their very own songs. But then you turn that around. And you think of it as an opportunity. You think, wow, those rides are so, people love them so much. Partly because they have their own uniqueness. Yeah, you know that, and you know when you've ridden it and you've been away from it, that you kind of want to come back to that one place, have that one experience.
Absolutely.
You know, so you go off and you know, just study the Sherman Brothers, study Buddy Baker and George Bruns and all those composers that I actually really love. And another nice thing that made writing the song more fun than daunting is that we knew that you were going to hear that the very first time you were going to hear the song was at the start of the cartoon that you watched. You weren't going to hear it, you know, as you outside the Chinese theatre on your way in, anything like that. And so what you really need to focus on is telling the story, introducing us to this world, and that's actually really, really similar to what we do in the Mickey shorts. So in some ways, it just felt like it wasn't the most. It wasn't totally unfamiliar.
That's awesome. And Kevin, back to you. What's your take on the brand new technology, 2.5D? Like I said, I wrote it 3 times today. I have not ever seen a ride, and I just rode Rise of Resistance. I mean, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. I mean, technology, it's 2020. What's your take on that? I mean,
well, you know, it's funny. 2.5D is kind of a phrase we coined a couple of years ago when we set out to create an immersive, dimensional cartoon experience without using 3D glasses, you know. And that was kind of an in-house term that we used, but it kind of stuck a little bit. And what that meant was, in the flat world of the Mickey cartoon shorts, the backgrounds are very flat. You know, they have that great off-register art direction. The characters are very flat. Back to the challenge, it was our challenge to take that very flat world and to extrude it, if you will, into a dimensional wraparound experience. And so with some of the new tools we've been, and technologies we've been developing, theatrical technologies at Walt Disney Imagineering over the past decade, to help us to create new immersive theatrical experiences that were very, very believable and changeable before your very eyes. And that, inspired by the comedy and the cadence and of course the music of the Mickey cartoon shorts. Was really cool, but the technology is very, very sophisticated here. It's crazy sophisticated. I'm a creative guy, so I don't totally understand it myself. I know what it needs to do, and it really does it. But it's all about immersing our guests in the experience, and when that happens, the technology melts away, and they are in the story, and they are with Mickey and Minnie and Goofy and Pluto and the gang, and they believe that they're in the spell of this cartoon world.
I certainly felt like that. And Chris, I hope you come back and do some more attractions. I mean, really.
Oh, thank you.
Hats off to you. Hats off to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Devin.
One last question. Favorite part? What's your favorite part of the ride, the experience, the queue? Because there's so much that goes into Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
Well, I have a soft spot for the queue, weirdly, because when you're in the queue, there's something very special for fans of the Mickey Mouse shorts. Everyone's going to enjoy it, but the music that you're hearing is riffing on all the music from the shorts. It's new arrangements of pieces from the shorts. So there's this actually huge amount of music there, and the music in the shorts is insane and very bizarre. I'm always led in these bizarre directions by the people that direct the shorts. So the queue line is insane. It's like it's this and it's that and it's the other.
Even the light, I see hidden Mickeys everywhere.
Oh yeah, hidden Mickeys.
Outstanding.
What about
Well, my favorite thing is to create joy and happiness because of the color and the music of this new attraction, and with Mickey and Minnie, and our guests being able to experience Mickey and Minnie. So I think all of my scenes are kind of my favorite because it's all like one, as you know, it's one continuous experience, right? But if I were to pick a favorite scene, it's the scene at the beginning when Goofy opens the back door of his locomotive and he welcomes you aboard, and Mickey and Minnie pull up in the real world, in the cartoon world, in a dimensional car, and they see you and they're excited to see you, and they speak to Goofy, and that moment happens that sets you off on your adventure. That's really cool because that means we were successful in taking the flat world of the cartoon shorts and bringing it into a believable dimensional world, which is very magical.
Well, you've done a great job. Thank you guys so much for having me. Thank you.
Fun chatting to you. Great.
It was a fun time. Not bad for my first official Disney interview. I was very nervous, but I feel like I did pretty good. I wish I had more time. I had way more questions, but it was really cool getting to have that conversation with the two guys who pretty much made this new attraction. Like I said, they really outdone themselves. I hope all you guys get the chance to come ride Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, opening tomorrow, March 4th of 2020. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video right here. There will be a part 2 to this video, so stay tuned tomorrow. If you guys enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a massive thumbs up. Subscribe if you guys are new here because we do this quite often. I love you guys so much. Remember, it's nice to be nice, and YouTube. I'll see you guys in the next video. Prince Dev.
It's time to end the ride. Fading it too slowly. Were those gonna lift me up this time? You were the only one who got me tripping up inside. All the words you told me, am I reading something different from your eyes? See you.